Alright, welcome back. I'm Neko. This is all the Mons. So when we left off, I said I was going to start getting into threads. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to need, obviously, the ability to make threads, and which means I'm going to need a bunch of this mage bloom fiber. Now, I did have our mage bloom seed. I did make this model framework. I want to do a thing with turn this off real quick. Do a thing with mimics. You can get a data model for a mimic, and then using that, you can basically just get whatever relics you want in the game. So I'm gonna need a bunch of this. Let's see how much I can get with this. What bone meal I have on hand. That's a good amount. Over a stack. Make as many threads as I can. That's a good amount. So the first thread I want is this one, the thread of true sight. So I need 3 golden carrots. Gonna need more bone meal. Let's get a bunch of carrots here. Go. Alright. Take these 3 golden carrots. And enchant them. Another thing I'm gonna need. There's a table I need to make. I'm gonna need to make 2 of these actually, because I need 1. And then I also need to turn 1 into something. Once I find it here in this list. There it is. I can pull that thread out. You tear this up. We'll place 1. Nope. Like that. And the other one. Oh. Again, I don't want it that way. Like that. This one is for messing with our armor. So this thread of true sight. If I hold shift on it, you can see at level 4 it grants its last thing, which is lava vision. My last slot on my helmet is a level 4 slot. So ideally, that's the one I want true sight to go into, because it doesn't grant anything at 5 or 6. So those 5 and 6 slots are wasted on a thread of true sight. Now, the issue with threads is that you don't get to choose what slot to put it in, put stuff into. The first thread you put in is going to go into your highest slot, and then a slot after that, and a slot after that. So I need to get 2 threads that I want to put into the 6 and 5. And then put the true sight thread in. So there should be. There's the vitality thread, which grants you 1 extra heart for each level. And 6 is my highest, so yeah, I'll make a vitality, which would be 2 glistening melons and an enchanted golden apple. So I'll have that. And then there is also the thread of flight, which gives you creative flight if put in a level 4 slot. This is not easy to make though. You need, well actually that's You used to need like electors and shit for this, but now you just need phantom membranes and air essences. They made that a lot easier. Thread of the depths, which gives you water breathing and increases your swim speed. Actually, kind of worth. Greatly increases the amount of breath underwater. If this perk is in a 3 slot or higher, you'll no longer lose air and your swim speed is greatly increased. Nice. Drigme grants additional stack of looting. Step up. Spell power. Life drain gives you 20% health for damage with spells. Increases your speed. Feather, gliding. Magic capacity is a good one. Helps you out a lot. Wixie increases your potion duration by 15%. Increase saturation. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do... I don't want to do this one because it's kind of expensive with these Drigme charms. I can do this one though. So I'm gonna make a thread of vitality, a thread of magic capacity, and I'm gonna put those in and then put the thread of true sight in. So I should get 7 more hearts, 50% more magic, or 6 more hearts, 50% more magic, and then true sight. Like that. Okay, I need plant that. Grab me this. Need some bone meal. For magic capacity, I need 3 source berries. And a thread. Got it. Alright, now all I need to do is come over here. I need to place my helmet on that stand. And then as I click threads into here, they're going to go into the highest slot available. So we got vitality, magic capacity, and then finally, true sight. And now when I wear this helmet, I have 50% more magic capacity, 7 more hearts, and true sight, which means I don't need this anymore. Yeah, see, it just says unlimited. And I'm also, if I remember correctly, immune to blindness. I can see in lava. Yep. Immune to darkness as well. So now the warding can't affect me anymore. I kind of want to make this one, because if I can put it in at least a 3 slot or higher, I'll not only get unlimited water breathing, but also get increased swim speed. Oh, I do want this one though. Increased saturation. I need 3 Woolly Sprig. tokens. How many of those do I have? Do I have any? No. The only way to get Whirly Sprig tokens is to grow a tree next to a Whirly Sprig. Or find them in chests. I wonder if I could find some Whirly Sprigs and grow some trees next to them. I'll need saplings. I'll need bone meal. I'll grab a fresh stack. Let's go see if we can find some Whirly Sprigs really quick. This way, maybe. Whirly Sprigs are just randomly everywhere. There's one, I see it on the mini-map. So I've got a Whirly Sprig here somewhere. Where is he? He's up there. I need him out of there. So I'm gonna chop this tree down. So he hopefully comes down. Get down on the ground. Alright, and then if I grow this tree... He saw that. He's gonna give me a token. One token down, 2 more to go. I see an Ipidimp. Yeah, there you are. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I didn't even do that. Level 9. I have 1 Azure Pokeball on me. I gotta get into some Pokeball automation soonish. I can at least automate Ultra Balls. Just requires me to set up a couple of create machines. Not seeing any more Whirly Sprigs around here. Wish there was an easier way getting these tokens. Maybe there is. Oh, right. No, there is an easier way of getting these tokens. You can buy them from frickin' traders. You can set up traders for ours, and then use those to buy Whirly Sprig tokens. Well, any tokens from ours. Which is insanely useful. Oh, there's a Whirly Sprig. Boom. Go. Let's see one more. That was a hiccup. Another Whirly Sprig. Where's he at? Where you at? There you are. Okay. Got the 3 tokens I need. Yeah, I need a golden apple and 2 earth essences. I think I have a golden apple, I do. Earth was this one. Well, I'm out of, hold on. Grab that, just toss it on the ground. I think I'll put this one in my chest. And now, whenever I eat something, I should get a ton more saturation. Let's see. Yeah, that bumped my saturation up a lot higher. So as I get better foods, it'll be even better. So I think, by the way, I can't double up on threads. So you can only have one thread, one instance of a thread active at any time. So because I have vitality 6 and magic capacity 5, I can't put vitality or magic capacity anywhere else on my gear. It just won't work. It'll take the highest active thread. So like if I have magic capacity 5 here, if I had it on my pants as 6, it'll just use that 6 and ignore this 5. You gotta like figure out where you want to put stuff. Alright, now then. As for this mimic, I want to make a mimic thing. So we could make these. I'm gonna have to make a couple of these. I'm gonna make like 5, right? I'm gonna need where's the deep learner with this one? This deep learner with the wardens in it, I don't need that anymore. These wardens are ready to go. Now then, what I need is a chest. Just take a stack. And then I need any relic. Any relic I don't feel like using. I already have an experience disperser, so I can use this one. I don't need a second one of these. So we're going to place down a chest. Inside that chest, we're going to put any relic. And then we're going to right click on it with the mimic dust, and it makes a mimic. And I got the data model. Place the data model inside of the deep learner, and now we're going to kill this guy. And that is 1 kill, 5 remaining. So I'm actually going to need... And you'll see I got a relic. I got a different relic than the one I put in there. So this is a way to keep re-rolling your relics if you wanted to. So yeah, now you see I have a jellyfish necklace here. And now I got the umbrella. Oh, if I put 2 relics in here, or more relics you put in there, the more powerful the mimic will become. And he'll re-roll all the relics you put in. Oh, whoops. Artifacts also count. Artifacts are a separate mod, but they also count towards the mimic for the relics and stuff. Pull out some artifacts I don't plan on ever using or any duplicates. Let's just reroll all these all at once. Oh, I got a hunting belt, bro. Oh, fuck yeah. And I got some vampiric gloves. Oh, that was a good roll right there. I've been wanting a hunting belt. Oh, I need more XP. The hunting belt gives you more charm slots. It also increases the damage of your pets, but I don't use pets. Then vampiric gloves gives you lifesteal. Those are some good relics right there. So hunting belt goes in the belt slot. No. Oh, can I put this here? No. It has to go. Whatever. Vampiric gloves go in my other hand slot. Very nice. And that give me 2 more charm slots, so I can put more charms and stuff. Also, springy boots. These are really good for if you're not for early game. These are really good for early game. They just make you kind of immune to fall damage. Oh, I got the kinetic belt too. The kinetic belt also gives you more charm slots, but then it does this other stuff. It's like gliding and stuff like that. I got the eternal stake. That's exactly what I was after. The eternal stake is what it says on its tin. It's a steak that's eternal. In fact, this is the cooked version. Normally you have to cook it. You get the eternal beef and you have to cook it. Put that away. And I don't need this bread anymore because now I got the eternal steak. And as that levels up, it gets a lot better. So what does this do? When taking fatal damage, prevents the relic holder's death by teleporting them to a safe spot within 32 blocks. After activation, this ability goes on cooldown for 100 seconds. And looks, the 100 seconds is in blocks, so that means that that's what will go down as I level it. Alright, so I should have, I do, a basic model now. Which means that's ready to go. Alright. Do that. Just cause. But yeah, now whenever I'm hungry I can just eat this steak and I don't have to worry about bread anymore. There is... Do I have any wither roses? No. So, in hostile neural networks, right? There's the station, there's this thing, the simulation chamber, and then there's the loot fabricator. Both of these things require power to use, which is the reason why I haven't gotten into them, because I just haven't gotten into power yet. I can get rid of this charging chamber. I was wanting to use that generator, but whatever. I think I have another generator that I made earlier, right? Yeah. So I'll drop this down just randomly. Drop you down and drop you down. So once I put some coal in here, This will power both of these. It's gonna be slow. But I could take this, throw it in here, but it's not gonna work. Because I need prediction matrices in order for that to work. What did I run out of? Oh, glass. How much sand do I have? None. Go fix that real quick. You see that the steak just has durability, and it regains its durability over time. And as you level it up, the durability gets regained faster and faster. Let me just smelt literally all of this glass. All of this sand into glass. What? Oh, that's because you have a blasting upgrade. By pulling that out. There we go. Now it's just throwing the glass back in here. There we go. Do that. And then inputs only. And there we go. Do this a couple times. There we go. And then if I throw this in here, now this is going to start running data models. There's only a small chance that it'll actually be successful. If it is successful, well, I got a generalized prediction there. If it is successful, I will get a loop prediction. Oh, this isn't providing enough power. Okay, I'm gonna pull that out. But if it's successful, I'll get a mimic prediction. Will show up in here. I can then take that and throw it in here, and then it can generate some loot. Yeah, that's not fast enough. We have one there, right? Make 7 more of these. All the way back up to Emerald. Then we can grab this one. And make this times 8. Now it's way faster. Which is fast enough. Nice. Storage predictions back in here. And I got generalized. Just need to succeed once. It failed. And you can see this bar over here is going up and up and up, so it's 3 out of 84. So every time it even attempts, whether it fails or not, it'll get better and better, and then this data model will upgrade and become more and more better at doing this. Eventually it'll become self-aware, which is the top level. Yeah, it's still not fast enough. It sort of is. Wonder if I can do this again. This time make 8 of these. Gold here. There we go. And then if I have this one here with more blocks of coal, now I have both of these generating. Unfortunately, this is powering this before it's going to power that. But it will power it. Oh, there we go. I got a mimic prediction. That's exactly what I was after. So now if I feed this in here, I can go and I can see the loot for it. Like all mimic loot in the game. The first thing I want, I do want this heart, but the first thing I want is this. The antidote vessel. So this is a really cool little piece of kit. What it does is it reduces the effects of all negative effects applied to the bearer by 25%. Which means every time I get a negative effect, this thing is gaining experience. Which means this, the experience dispenser, is dispersing that experience across all of your relics. Which means if I can get my hands on some wither roses, I can literally just stand on the wither roses and AFK and then level up all of my relics overnight. I just want one more mimic prediction so I can get that heart, though. I want that heart too. The heart does what you think it does. It gives you more life. While that's going, I want to take a look at something real quick. I'm gonna pull out my chest. I have gotten a good amount of mana boost and regen. Yeah, I wish I had higher levels of those. I can pull out 1-3. Can I pull out another 3? I cannot. Mana boost 4. Can I pull out another 4? I cannot. I've already got protection up to 7. That's as high as I can pull out right now. But if I just made a tome of chest plates, I can do this old song and dance. Just pulling out a ton of enchants out of my max level enchanter. Well, I just saw a bunch of nice mana regen and boost in there. Throw all of that back in here. Now if I pulled my chest piece off and put it in here, should be a little juicier. So yeah, these are both 6 now. Can I pull that out twice? I can. Can I pull this out twice? I can. Get those both up to 7. Okay. Basically what I want is protection, mana boost, and mana regen. And I want that on every single piece of my gear. Oh. Okay, that's 2. I need 1 more. Can I do this one more time? Oh, mana regen up to 6. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna do helmet, pants, and then I'm gonna do this again. See if I can get some more mana regen. So we got protection, boost, regen. There we go. Now we're looking a little more, a little better here, right? I even got projectile protection 4 on this, on my helmet. Now let's see if we got another mirror thing. We did, we got 2 more, nice. I can right click that to stop it. And then go through and find the heart. And then I wonder, is the wither bracelet in here? I don't see it. No. Oops. There we go. Looking good. Good to go there. What should we do next? Let's sleep. I guess what we could do is start getting into the power mod. Start generating power. This mod is really annoying to get into at the start. Basically gonna want all of this stuff pinned. So let's see. A ton of blaze powder. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch. So I can make a whole bunch of this. That still probably won't be enough. Dang it. Power's a little ridiculous. You think I'm overkilling right now, but I'm really not. That actually won't be enough. Maybe that will. So we're gonna start with thermo generators. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need a bunch of these. Alright. That's actually overkill. I didn't need this many of those, but that's okay. That fixes that. And then this is starter tier, so I want 5 of these just to get me started. And upgrade those to basic tier. Okay, cool. Here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna set this up right here, pretty much where this tree is, which means this tree is going. Bye bye, tree. This doesn't have the... No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where my generators are going. I'm gonna need a sink. Because you have to be provided with water. Oh. Well, now, I don't have any buckets. Fix that. Whoops, I need that. No, I don't. I need the sink, is what I need. Sink's gonna go like right here. We're gonna have pipes and a pipe upgrade. Pull one out of the sink. I cannot put these down yet. I wonder if I can make... Not that tank. There's another kind of tank that I'm looking for. These. Basic fluid tank, hell yeah. This can hold 32 buckets of any item. Now then. I need to do the dreaded task of going to the other. So the way thermal generators work, the hotter the heat source you put under them, the better they generate power. And the hottest heat source we have available to us in the entire game is soul lava. The only place to get soul lava is here in the other. See a ton of it up here, straight to the north. There's some over there. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna delete these. I didn't mean to disable it. I'm gonna remove it. So if I just head north, far enough. Wait, is that soul lava? Yep. Okay. Now then, with these buckets. So if I just right click, it's gonna place it, right? I need this to be in bucket mode. And the way I do that is pressing the N key by default. Now it's in bucket mode. And now it's gonna pick up or put down fluid as if it was a bucket. I'm just gonna grab all this soul lava. Soul lava is a little annoying. But once soul lava is flowing, it is impossible to stop it from flowing unless you'd have to pick up the source. It's the only way to stop soul lava from flowing is to pick up the source block. So you can't like block it with a stone or anything. Alright, now we're gonna slash home. So like basically if I put the soul lava here. Oh, it's what? Oh, I have to shift right click, that's right. And see how it's flowing? I can't like push a dirt block here or even here. It won't let me. I'd have to get rid of this source block first. Soul lava's a little broken. Turn bucket mode off. Alright, and then place these right here. There we go. They're now generating power. Now what I need is a way to pull that power out. So I'm going to need, should be able to just make basic cables. Actually, I don't want you on the side. I want you on the top. No real reason, it's just the way I prefer to do things. Right here is where my thing's gonna go. I'm gonna need this, the energy orb. Right there. Gonna need 3 of these. Immediately go up to basic. Place these down on top like this. This is sort of ready to go. Now, I say sort of because the first thing you're going to do is energized steel right here. This has got an annoying recipe. So you need 1 iron ingot and 1 gold ingot. It makes 2 energized steel. It's very annoying to automate this because of that recipe. If I put a hopper down there, and I need 2 more hoppers, we're gonna make a little bit of a lock, a manual lock for these hoppers, right? We're gonna need 2 repeaters and 1 comparator. Comparator is going to be looking out that way. Repeaters are going to be looking in this way. And then I need some redstone. And I need a lever. So with this lever, I can manually lock this by activating it. So now these hoppers are locked. And then I can pull out a stack of gold and a stack of iron. Put a stack in each hopper. And now if I unlock this, you'll see it's working. So as there's stuff in here, it's locking and unlocking these. That's how you automate energized steel. Super annoying. That's all there is to that. And this is the basic. This is basically all Power is doing this kind of stuff, except without the energized steel is the only one you need this locking system for. This kind of stuff is basically making things in this orb, and then upgrading all of this to that level, and then making more stuff in the orb, upgrading all this to that level, over and over and over again. There you go. Now I should have 2 stacks of energized steel. I'm going to tear all this apart because I don't need it anymore. Oops. Where's my dirt? I need dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Give me it. Oh, give me that. There we go. Alright. Now with that, I can go ahead and upgrade. What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to turn my magnet on. And then I'm going to mass mine all this. Okay, cool. I got all 5 of them back. Now we're going to upgrade these to hardened. First, I'll need to make a bunch of these. There we go. And then now they're all hardened. Upgrade these to hardened. Right. And then I need some... Whoops. No, that's not what I meant to click. This one. Hardened cables as well. Alright, now we just do it again. But this time for blazing. And blazing is just blaze rods. I remember I had automated blaze rod blocks before. But if I do this, right? Boom. Whole block of blaze rod. Takes a little bit, but it works. I can see we're running out of power already. Let this back up a little bit. I'm gonna go for 10 of these. Almost there. We are getting there. Oops. Just want to check something. Okay. So now we just take these, craft them, and then we get a bunch of blaze crystals, and then we rinse and repeat, right? So make sure the magnet is on. Mass mine these. Alright. And then we can upgrade these to blazing tier. Once we have some blazing capacitors. Whoops, that's nitro. That is our ultimate goal, is nitro. There we go. These are now all blazing. Upgrade these. And these things as well. There we go, and then I need blazing cables. And then we're at blazing. Next would be Niotic, which is just diamonds. However, we're going to call this episode here. Yes, very exciting. Bit of a cliffhanger, huh? In the next episode, we're just going to pick up right here. I see a Ninjask over there. Or not Ninjask, Yamask. Yeah, we're going to pick it up right here. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing Power all the way to Nitro, which is the final level. And then we'll have power going, and then I can get ender cells. Ender cells are actually a little tricky. They're the hard part. And then, yeah, we'll have power up and running. And then we could get into AE2, and then the fun begins, let me tell you. All right, I'll see you guys next time.